Hello, welcome to another journal with me. Today I am journaling in both of my sons. I have 3 boys, but I'm journaling in 2 of their journals today, and it's gonna probably take around 10 minutes, but it's 2 different approach to the same thing, and I'm gonna explain why. I have this that the kids made in their school. They go to school with like all different kinds of kids, obviously, but some of them are deaf and they do communicate through sign language. So they have a day where apparently they tell the kids that they're all the same, which I think they're all the same anyways. You don't necessarily need to be deaf to be different. I think we're all the same, but we're all different, and that's what I want to embrace that different kind of qualities in each of them, and to be happy with how they are and who they are, and embrace being weird, being different, being unique, because we're all unique. So I hope that didn't offend anybody, but this is what my son Danny made, and this is what my son Nico made, and I want to put both of them in there. And I printed the same quote, the Dr. Seuss, be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter and those who matter don't mind. And I love this quote, and I just find it, I found it online, and I printed 2 of them because they're 2 different journals, and I plan on giving these journals to them when they get a little bit older. So yeah, each of them, it's gonna have their own. So I am going to attempt to journal in Danny's, and it's different than Nico's. This one, it's like vintage meets color, so it's obviously pretty colorful, and all the other pages, I wish I could show you, but probably one day I'll cover the faces and I'll show you the whole journal. But if you like that, let me know so I don't go through the extra effort of showing you, and maybe you don't want to look at it. But okay, so this is the space that I have for this, and I have to figure out how to do it. These are just some envelopes that I folded and sewn together to make like a little waterfall. I don't know what you would call it, but see, this is the first envelope, and you fold it a little bit low, then you fold this one sort of like in the middle, and then with 2 envelopes you have this sort of effect. So anyways, if you like a tutorial on this, it's pretty easy. I'll make one, but I thought that because these had red and these was red, I could play with this sort of arrangement here. So I want to glue this down here, maybe, or maybe here. But if I glue this here, then this is gonna be flying. Okay, let's see if I can make this happen. Okay, so I think I'm gonna put that there, and I'm gonna go choose color red and blue here. I think this to go here. Okay, good. Now I want these were hanging on their necks the entire day, so that they all felt like they were the same, because they had the same thing on, even though they go to school with the same clothes on, but whatever, the uniforms I mean. So let's see. I mean, it's pretty cool what they do. It's neat that they want to get them all together, make them feel like they're the same. So that I'm gonna stick in there. Okay, I'm not gonna glue that. I'm gonna stick this down. Okay, so here's my little tape runner. And stick it there. Okay, but first I think I'm gonna play with my markers here. I mean, with my staplers. just gonna doodle some, I'm gonna call them stars. You can call them whatever you want. Okay, enough with the red. Let's add some blue in there. Remember, I journal really, I try to make it easy for me so that I can keep up with it, because this is important to me to give to my kids when they grow a little bit older. I'm sorry if you hear noises. I'm not alone in the house. And I also have neighbors and we all make noises, so I hope you can deal with that. It doesn't bother me. I hope it really doesn't bother you. Let's see if this is what I want. And that looks accurate. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Here's the little message I want to give them. And down here, I am going to write a little story about their school and them doing this and what they're doing it. And not write down that in a little bit. But this is pretty much done. And then I'm gonna write about that. And this will be finished. So I'm just gonna put the little clip back in here and move on to the other journal. And okay, here we go. So remember, this is a little raton perez story that we did, and here's where the sewing of the little tooth was. I need to cover that, but I thought this page was good for that because it's got red. This is him when he was little and he was getting some bugs around. So that's what I was using as a page marker. I need to cover that, so I'm just gonna cut this up real quick. And remember that the important thing about the journal is not all the decor and all the things you add to it, because it's a journal, not like a make it pretty kind of book. Even though you want it to look pretty, sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. But the important thing is that the memories are there, that you actually are keeping up with telling your kids what you want to tell them, not only in person, but in a journal, so that they'll remember it. So that will cover it. And this little guy, maybe what I'll do to hold him and not have to glue him down, because this one they kind of like added that plasticky thing on it. So maybe I'll do a belly band. Okay, this is the piece of cardboard I printed this in. So maybe if I do like a little belly band. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna pull out my washi tapes. This red one. Oh, look at that. Do I have blue? I think I ran out of blue. Not that red one will do. Okay. So let's see. Here we go. How long of a belly band do I need? Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I'm just gonna let it be. Put that back. And okay, so here we go. What kind of style of journaling do you like? Who do you journal for? Do you journal for yourself, or did you journal for others? Or do you just journal for fun, or because you have a lot of free time and you want to put a lot of decor on it? Let's see. Let's glue this one down first, because it's kind of bugging me that it's floating around. Tooth bark cover. Now this little guy, let's see if I can wrap this around like this. Okay. That looks like a good thing. Looks like I'm choking the poor guy. Looks like I'm choking the little guy. Okay, good placement. That looks like a good placement. Boop. And now can get him down. I need to mark glue to this. Okay. He's snugged in there. Good. And now I'll have this space and this space to journal. And I think maybe I'm gonna do a little bit of this somewhere here so it's not like, okay. Let's see. Go little. Looks like an equal sign. Maybe if I go like this. And I'm gonna throw that little piece out, so might as well just lock his foot in there. Maybe this up here to incorporate this little redness. Maybe down here. When I add the lettering, it's gonna look different, and at the end, if I don't like it, I can just remove it. So I'm just gonna add a little red here. There you go. They're talking about equality, so. A sign there. Okay. So I am going to write that down and be right back. Okay. So I already finished writing everything. Yes, I write to my kids in Spanish and in English. I know, sorry if you can't read this, but this is what Nico's turned out. I'm not gonna do anything else to it. And Danny's, what I decided to do instead of writing here, because it was a little difficult, I cut a little piece of cardstock and I am gonna put it here. Now the thing is that I do want this kind of like to match, so I am going to write the date here with the colors I had and maybe Sharpie to get black, but then it will be too black, so I'm just gonna go with this. And this was in October 2020, so I'm just gonna go kind of wild and crazy. I'm not gonna think too much. Oh crap. Okay, hold on. I needed a 0 here and I went with the 2. So maybe I can, this is what happened when you're rushing. 2020, and now that looks like a little face. Okay, so I am not going to remove my mistake, just simply gonna cut this. I'm just gonna cut it and you're gonna have to see what I do with it. So this is supposed to go here, and now I need to write 2020 here. Now I don't want to mess up. So since I already know this goes here, I'm gonna put it down here. Okay. I am going to go October 2020. And now I'm gonna go wild and crazy. Sometimes you meant to do one thing and then something else happens and you have to go with it and deal with it, and it's okay. I still achieved what I wanted to do today, which was journal for my boys. And they're gonna have their memory and what I meant to write for them, to read, what I hopefully am passing on to them. Meaning, yes, we are all the same and we all deserve love and to be respected, but at the same time it's okay to be different, because saying that we're all the same, it's not the same as saying embrace what makes you different. So I do want them to be themselves and not trying to change to be what society or other people tells them to be. And I hope that you're okay with my way of thinking and respect it if you think differently, because I am not going to judge anyone, but that's what I feel like my kids should know. We're all the same, and yet we are different. And this is finished. I do want this to kind of melt with the background, so I'm just gonna go get my little double tape out. I'm sorry, I'm really tired today. Seems like that's all I feel lately. Probably I should try to exercise more. I mean, I am energized, but I am also tired. Anyways, so here's Danny's, and that is done. And now this will close and it will be there. So anyways, I hope you like my video for today and my two different journal types. But there you go. Hold on, let me see if I can fit it in here. There we go. So two of the same but two different journaling styles. So anyways, I hope you like it, and if you did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.